What's going on, everyone? Welcome to some Farm Sim 25. Finally, it is here. This video should be up on release day. We shall see. This is gonna be a little look, like not a first look. I've been in mess with some settings and stuff, but just like a little look at Farm Sim 25. Let's play or be up either later on today or first thing in the morning. We shall see. And then we'll be on with some Farm Sim over on Twitch as well. So follow me on Twitch. So there's the loading screen, which is the video that we've seen a few times. I'm not gonna shut the game down and then start it back up, but this is like your start menu. There's the news in the corner. We haven't got that because we didn't get the gold edition. But I guess you can buy it on the website. You've got careers. All these slots, 20 slots again. We'll jump into one of them soon. Multiplayer. Windows Defender wants access. Okay. So yeah, you've got your join game, create game, rent dedicated server. And then I guess you can change your name there. A little bit of info. Show block players, change name. Yeah. Go. Mods is under downloadable content now. The recommended, latest, most downloaded, best categories, and then you can show crossplay mods only. So if you're going to be doing crossplay, extra content, DLCs. So we've got the Mac Dom pack, and it'll tell you how much it is. It's €5 basically down at the bottom. Updates installed. Yeah, like it's in category packs, drivables, beast. So that's by giants. So it's pretty much the same as last time. It'll tell you who it was by, etc. And the placeables are government subsidies if you want to get the money in already. And it'll tell you if it's crossplay, etc. Achievements, 45 achievements again. We'll work on them as we go through. Options, so gamepad, etc. Eye tracking, I've turned that off. Force feedback, we don't have that. That's what volume settings I've gone with for the minute. But that's just on my system, so we shall see. Graphics, I've got it on very high. I did load in on ultra, and it put my card up to like 70 odd. Frame rate can go all the way up to whatever, but in Farm Sim 22, if you unlock the frames, it'd either go to what your VSync was set at, or like a lot below. I wasn't ever getting 144 frames, but I don't know what the new one will be like. I'll install the I'll do the dev controls at some point. Your scaling, I've got it in windowed because when I was tabbing out to do stuff with videos, it was closing like the screen down. And then advanced graphics settings, I've left all this the same, apart from I turned on realistic beacons and turned mirrors down to 2. I guess at some point we'll tweak the settings, etc. But even on very high, still looks pretty decent. All your controls, I guess, yeah, you can do your gamepad inputs there as well. and then your axis is so, and then obviously credits. So let's get into the actual game. One of the big changes, the hired worker will continue working. Maps in base game, you've got Zelonka, which was Season Pass 2 map. Hutan Pantai, which is an Oriental style map. And then Riverbed Springs, which is set in the United States. So let me quickly show you one thing. You can now choose. All right, so you got your farm manager, start from scratch, and new farmer. In start from scratch, you still have a house. Even when you have starting farm, click no. Guided tour, no. And then you've basically can choose your starting amount. So you don't have to make a game and then go in and edit it. You can start with a milli. You can start with loans. You can change the difficulty as well. And then start farm and the guided tour. We're not going to do the guided tour. Then up the top is your maps. So there's Zelonka. At some point we'll play that. I couldn't afford the pass, so we didn't play it. But it looks pretty decent. And then Hutan Pantai. I'm going to struggle to say that. And then we've got Riverbed Springs. But that's what you can just change everything up however you want there, which is pretty cool. Let's jump into the game. And then it's obviously like the start screens of the other one. Character creation is pretty much the same as the last one. I can show you that when we get in actually. And there we go. So yeah, we're on Riverbed Springs. There is the start farm. There's a guy that you can talk to. We're not going to talk to him because we're just like doing a look at the game basically. But there's your fella. I don't know if his dialogue's different. I'll find out when we do start the Let's Play. Well, I started with a milli on this map and he was saying that I had a lot of money. But yeah, we got some barns and stuff. But we'll get into all of this when we start the Let's Play. That's the biggest new change. So I saved the game with the hired worker running and he or she has started up and away they've gone. You don't have to tab back around everything, starting all your workers off. F1 up the top will hide your hand tools and stuff. The torches now, press F, natural torch, turn it on and off. And to get rid of it, you have to press the 1 and 2 to switch the hand tools. And then the big one, third person with C. Let's actually get into character creation real quick. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as the last one. You can choose your colours for stuff and then you got all the jumpers, etc. Outfits and that. So that's pretty cool. Let's run closer to the Massey. When's it? There we go. Here, with the settings that I have on, what is it, very high or whatever, some of the stuff, like, is not as close on the render. Like, you can see the Massey appear there, but it is what it is. I don't know if it's going to show off the ground deformation. Yeah, we can see a little bit. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter too much. Like it's not going to affect your crops. Maybe when precision, if we get precision farming, that'll be a thing we shall see. But you've got print screen again to take your photos. Our hired worker is currently doing the headland. So if we press, let's let them get into the thing first. They're gonna work out what they want to do. While they're doing that, let's quickly go and look at the ground deformation. So you can choose your gears and stuff again. Where we are in the settings. Seasons can be changed. You can rename your game. Periodic plowing, crop destruction, disaster destruction enabled or disabled, dirt normal, and then the automatic engine stop, etc. And you can do trailer limits again, AI workers, etc. Turn that on and off to your heart's desire. The help windows, colorblind mode, interactive markers, the field info, trigger info, etc. The dollars, etc. Radio, and then vehicle camera. We've got indoor vehicle suspension turned on. That's turned off, I think, when I loaded in. And then your camera sensitivity and obviously sound controls again. Let's get it up the gears a little. The sounds is a lot better, and like you can hear like the equipment sounds as well, rattling and stuff. Yeah, there we are. We can see the deformation as we've drove over the ploughed field. And the dirt going onto the tyres, which is pretty cool. We're not going to actually set this worker off here. We'll set it off over there. But basically, no, we need to hold it down. And it'll bring up the steer assist. Set the offset, etc. You can show lines, not show lines. Working with this automatic. Number of headlands and stuff, working direction, and then the offset, I think that's for if you're doing thingy. Getting it to follow, like you can get the worker to follow the baler and stuff. There we are, we can get him to skip lines, etc. And he'll sort it out himself. Got 7 headlands. And you can reset that at any point. But that's H is to hide the worker and hold it brings up that menu. It's pretty cool. Let's turn that off. The dirt and stuff's pretty cool. I don't know how fast it goes away. Is our worker still working away? We'll leave them to it. Now for the fun stuff. So you've got the animal dealer. You can just buy straight from this menu now, I think. I guess. Transport to pasture. Select. Yeah, and then we can with animals. We're not going to buy them. Before you used to have to go to the farm. They might have been there. Construction. Got your sheds. Factories. Selling points. Greenhouses. There's a fair few new crops, and then the paddy field thing. I don't know how to work any of this yet. We will find it out. Cow sheds, horse sheds, pig sheds, sheep, chickens, bees, others, which is your dog thing. Loads of different fences, loads of different lights, and then I guess just decorative buildings. Storage shed for vehicles and tools. Pretty sure there is like a little shed that you can purely for decoration. There's one of them you can put tools and stuff in. And then your ground deformation, it tells you the like the sculpting, the painting, etc. Sculpting, painting, and trees. You can see our worker has done the headlands, etc. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the sheds, silos, silo extensions, then constructibles. I think these are quite expensive, but you can place it down and it like places the thing. And then you have to build it. Pretty much like the old style thing. These cow pastures, horse pasture. You can see on this one here, you can have different different layout, which is pretty cool. Let's actually try one for now. Where were we at? We didn't go through any of the menus, did we? So let's start at the top. Map. With all your crop types. Growth. So compact. Composition. Pretty much the same as the last farm sim. Those are some of the spots. Farmland. And then created jobs. The calendar. Got all of the stuff at the bottom now, which is pretty handy for the weather and that. We've got it on 2-day seasons, so I guess it's going to give us 2 days. I don't know. Maybe if we get the weather station, we get more info. Cow pasture info. See, they're on grass at the minute. Contracts. The active contracts. All the productions available, and then your owned productions. There's quite a lot on the map. These planks. Fair enough. It tells you all of the stuff needed for each item, or what you get from each item. Beams and wood chips and stuff. All your prices. It's all on one thing now, which is handy. You used to have to click some up, but now you can see the sell point and like the map of how much stuff has been. It's all in order. This like in alphabetical order. All your vehicles. You can sell your vehicles from here, but like the same as every other farm sim. Take them to the shop and sell them. It tells you like what leasing cost, etc. And then if you want to find it, you can view it on the map with space. Hand tools, we don't have any of them just yet. And then your finance sheet. And statistics. Years played, etc. There's 25 collectibles. And then down to your options again. So your in-game ones with your fill limit, etc. Settings and controls. Right, shop. So let's sort by brand at the top. And then the shop has changed a bit since the last one. So like you've got your they're all in categories, and like the loader is all together. Whereas it used to be on 2 separate pages, now you've got like everything's in one category for your loader. So you buy a front loader. The telehandler stuff is you get what I mean. Trailers are all in one bit now. Some of them do overlap into different categories. Soil cultivation, seeding. So seeders and planters, and then your seeds at the end. All your sprayer stuff, manure, etc. And then the consumables at the end. Same for combining. Then forage harvesting. Grasslands is all in one category. Baling all in one. Root crops. Vegetables. Special crops. Grapes and olives. Animals. And like your stuff's all at the end of the... Your consumables are all at the end, which is really handy. And then you need a hand tool for the horse. Some good equipment. We're not going to go through all the equipment. There's about 9 million videos out there. Right, let's get on with this placeable construction. Let's go for sheep. Does this one work? So I don't know how much this is going to flatten this out, but we shall try. You've got toggle snapping on and off and free mode. Placing objects in free mode. Responsibility of flatten the terrain. Use risk. Let's turn that back on. And snapping with our... We can... It just snaps it to the thing, but you can change it anyway. Right, now, do you want to customize the thing? Yes, we do. So we can pretty much... put a fence all the way along the side of the... thing. Is that back to the start? Yeah. Oh no, we broke it. Right, never mind. So let's go to try and sell that. Where was it? Sheep pasture. How would you go about selling? Let me pause and we'll work it out because we're 20 minutes in. Never mind, it was just straight up there. Sell. It was on the menu. You could sell it from there. Right, let's go back and try that one more time. Construction. Sheep. Where did we have it? It was there, right? Do you want to customize the thing? Yes. Right, so we've got it to the end and then meadow for sheep pasture. Yes. And there you go. We can visit it, yeah. Bullshit up a little, but it'll be alright. But yeah, you can put a sheep pasture or a cow pasture wherever you want. And with the bigger buildings, like this one as well, you can configure like where the pasture is as well, which is really cool. We're not going to get some animals, but yeah, you'd probably have to work out where you want to put it. It's going to leave some interesting bits, right? Our combine is actually full, so they just sat there waiting. Let's get this in some gears. And we can show you one of the other things. Crushes your straw. Let's just knock the straw down. I don't know if it affects yield. I guess we'll find out at some point. Who knows? Grain is still huge though. Let's quickly jump in there. Can we see it? Yeah, grain is still huge. But that's gonna do us for the first look at Farming Simulator 22. It's not 22, 25. Come on, ramp. Work it out. There'll be a Let's Play up soon. You can't run and jump like you used to in the old games, but yeah. See that? That'll be a setting that I've got that like it just... It's on, what we're on very high. So one of the settings like gets rid of all the writing and stuff the further you go away from it, but... There'll be a Let's Play episode up at some point. Probably 7 AM tomorrow, we shall see. But yeah, I'm going to get this uploaded and start on the first episode. If you're enjoying Farming Simulator 25 stuff, leave a like, leave a comment, follow me on Twitch as well, subscribe to the YouTube. There'll be Riverbed Springs Let's Play and a Hoyton Pata will be on the other map as well. I'll explain the formats for them series when we start them, but I'll be on Twitch as well, so follow me over there. I'll leave a link down below for the Amazon if you want to buy the collector's edition off Amazon UK. But what really good do, take it easy. Hope to see you on the Farming Simulator 25 adventure. But what really good do, take it easy. I'll see you all soon.